Good evening to you, Dave Ackert, Eric Weisfeld here. We are at the Dunes Golf and Beach Club for the Myrtle Beach Classic. This was actually not even day one, the day before day one. This is Pro-Am Day, and for those of you who don't know, that is when the professionals team up with regular people like you and me so they can get a chance to play 18 holes.
You couldn't catch me out there playing with them.
A little intimidating, right?
But if you want to pay and play with them, you certainly can, and people got a shot to do it. You got to, even with celebrities like Vanna White,
oh, it's amazing.
Pro golfers like one of the Bryan brothers was out there, so it really is a really cool experience. And then last night, they even hosted an NFL draft style concert. So those people, like the amateurs that got to play, got to pick their pros, you know, kind of in order. So, you know, best ones went off the board first, and probably Vanna White probably went pretty quickly.
I'm sure.
off the board. So,
and we're finding out that there are a lot of pros that we're keeping our eyes on this year.
Yeah, there's so many. They're really the Bryan brothers are obviously ones that come to mind first for all of us.
Yeah.
Tegan Brown got to interview him. I got to go out to Pop Stroke last night, which was a really cool event. They just kind of a last whim because we didn't know George Bryan was going to be in the tournament until a week ago, you know, because he lost in a playoff in the Q, the qualifier that we've been talking about a lot. It was kind of a play-in to play into the Myrtle Beach Classic, and he lost to Matt Atkins, who so secured that spot. And then George Bryan just got an invite from the tour and said, "Hey, we still want you. Your brother's playing in
That's
it.
awesome.
Let's get you out here."
Why not?
And so, you know, they're really popular on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel,
Yeah.
the Bryan Bros Golf. And so I think that's going to bring a lot of people out here, too.
A 16-year-old. Tell me about that.
There's a 16-year-old here. His name is Burns. Let me get it here. It's Blades Brown. Blades Brown's a 16-year-old, and he is on that short list of players you want to watch because, I mean, it's maybe one of those moments. I don't want to hype him up too much. You don't want to call anybody Tiger Woods. But he could be, you know, maybe one of those next stars that you see on the PGA Tour. So to get out here to the inaugural Myrtle Beach Classic and have a chance to see a guy at the age of 16 that when he's 18, 21, 25 in his prime could be one of the best golfers on the planet.
And you know, a lot of people talking about Vanna White. She's got game.
Yeah, I was very interested. I got to interview her the other day, and she was so nice, so kind. I thought the craziest thing was she came out and said, "Hey, I'm from North Myrtle Beach. When I found out Myrtle Beach was hosting a tournament, I love golf, and let's show the world that Myrtle Beach can host a PGA Tour event."
Yeah, because, you know, she is from North Myrtle Beach, and she is having so much fun here that she even said to some of our crews here today that maybe next year she hopes that maybe Pat Sajak will come. She says the then retired Pat Sajak, maybe he'll come too. So why not? That's a great thing about it is so many of these professional athletes here are so friendly and so, you know, they're so welcoming and willing to talk to us, which makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, and just a couple more for you if you've
it.
got the time.
I do.
So we talked about the Bryan brothers. Bill Haas is one that we want to watch out for. He's a 6-time PGA Tour winner. So you want to watch these guys who have won on tour before, because I mean that means they could probably win this one too. Michael Kim is another one that you want to watch. If you're a Ryder Cup fan, which is a cool, when they always pit the best USA golfers against the best from Europe.
Yeah.
And so to make that team, you literally have to be one of the best golfers in America. Robert McIntyre, he was one of those names that you might recognize as, I mean, just to make that team in a year is incredible. A second year tour player in Justin Sue might be one of the new ones that you want to look out for. Brent Snedeker, I think, might be one of the bigger names in this tournament. And then, sorry, there was one.
I know you said there's like 20 players.
Yeah. There's 20 that I had jotted down that I just want everybody to keep a track of.
Yeah.
One of the darlings of here he is, Joel Damon. I think everybody, if you watch the Full Swing documentary on Netflix, that's a guy you might want to keep your eye on because he was like one of people's favorite in the show. Right. And then now he's right here in Myrtle Beach going to be golfing right in front of us live.
Such an exciting few days that we have ahead of us. I want to let you know, though, that the gates open every morning at 6:30, and the shuttles will go until 8 o'clock each evening, so that's something important to know. The first official round is actually going to tee off tomorrow morning. Tee times are from 6:50 to 8:40, and then from 11:30 to 1:20. That's also the day that you can see the U.S. Army Golden Knight Skydivers. That's at 5 o'clock in the evening, and then a concert on the ocean lawn, the Swinging Medallions, coming up at 6 o'clock. The entire event is so kid-friendly. They have so many things set up for the kids as well. And also we found out, you know, 4 children, 15 or younger, who are with a ticketed adult can get in for free.
For free, that's crazy. And so you just have to buy your ticket, or you know, and a spouse or grandparents, and let 4 kids come for free, watch them golf. But like you said, so when we talked to tournament director Darren Nelson, he said we really wanted to make it more of an event than just a PGA Tour tournament. You're really not just coming here to play golf, because it does take a long time. It's 18 holes. You know, stand out here. It's a lot of walking. So we have the concert. You know, you have these stations they're setting up. They set up a whole 17th fan zone with, I saw lounge chairs out there and picnic tables, concession stands. There's a merchandise tent that has some really cool stuff. I might end up spending a couple dollars out there.
Absolutely. And you said you're not a huge golf enthusiast. There's still so much more here to do, and I love that it's family friendly as well.
Yeah, and I think they've done a really good job kind of trying to make that happen too.
And then on Sunday, of course, is Mother's Day, and they're going to have a lot of Mother's Day events going on Sunday all day long as well.
Yeah, and Darlington's another thing that happens on Sunday that is kind of turned into a tradition around here. And I know I was out there last year live for Darlington and got to talk to a lot of people, and, you know, I'd have them give shout outs to their moms. So I think we could maybe do similar things. But out here too, I think people might be bringing their moms with them, you know, if you have a chance to, like we said, whole family.
I think they'd all love it.
Why not? Yeah.
And we are going to be here throughout the weekend for you, bringing you live team coverage. So if you notice behind us, this is the first time I've looked back and not seen any of these professional players
they've been working
teeing off, because they've been out here all day long. So what a great spot where we are, and we have the entire WNBF news and sports and weather team devoted to this event because it is such a big deal. So we will be bringing you team coverage throughout all of our shows, starting with the morning and going until the night, right here from the News Club.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun week. I'm excited.
We'll send it back to you, wherever you're going next, but just know that we've got you covered throughout this Myrtle Beach Classic. Have a good night.
Back to you.